Well, Shabbat Shalom. And I want to take a personal invitation at this time to invite you tonight to join us for the Shabbat service, 7:45 Central at House of David. It should be a powerful time. This is a special edition of PowerPoints. We're talking about the Fall Feast. We're moving into that 7-day period of Tabernacles, or the Feast of Sukkot. The Lord finished his work in 7 days. There's 7 days of Sukkot. This is a time when God is saying, this is a time, 7 is perfection. This is a time where the Lord is saying, give me this 7 days of focus. Come up under my chuppah, marry me, recommit to me, and let's have a divine exchange. You know, in a Jewish wedding, the way it works is in biblical times is that a young man would come and he would desire to have the young lady's hand. So he would actually have a written contract of everything that he is bringing to the marriage, and he takes it to the father of the bride, and he makes this presentation. The father will examine it. He'll also examine the young man and his family, and he makes a choice at that time. He's saying, okay, this young man and this offering that he's bringing is like a dowry. This is sufficient for the father. The father agrees, but the father cannot make the decision for the young girl. Okay, I want you to hear that, because this is where you're at. You know, the Lord is not going to force his blessings or his free will, his will over your free will. So, and that's what the Sukkot is all about. This is what we take a special communion underneath the chuppah here. It's very emotional. We renew our wedding vows, husbands and wives, but also to the Lord, and then husband and wife to the Lord. Whole families come in under the chuppah. People are weeping. The worship is playing. It's a very, very powerful time because it's a spiritual moed of God. And so in a Jewish wedding, what happens in the Ancient of Days, then and it happens to this, there still happens this way in some cultures, then the father calls the daughter and asks her to sit down. She sits down, and he puts down the written offer of everything the young man is bringing, and a kiddush cup or a glass of wine. And what happens is she doesn't ask any questions of the father. She knows the father has already approved it. So now what she's doing is she's going to read it. And she doesn't say yes or no. What she does is she drinks the cup. She puts the cup to her lips, it's yes. If she doesn't pick up the cup, then it's no. And that's what this is all about. What it's all about is, are you going to pick up the cup and say yes to the offer that God has for you in the fall feast? Shabbat Shalom.